really, really sharp, really, really tuned. And you speak with integrity. You live with integrity. There's a King of Swords in the upright. This can also be a king who is risen to integrity, chooses the right path, because this is the Two of Pentacles with the King of Swords. The Two of Pentacles is like balancing priorities, making decisions. Yeah, making decisions, balancing your priorities. So that's what's going on right now. Really deciding and visioning what's the best path for you, the best route, the best company, the best vibes, the best spaces, places, and balance is the key. And you got the sun, so this is focused on like everything that makes you happy, everything that's bright, everything that's nurturing, everything that allows you to be and feel free, thriving in your energy. And this is like the most confident as well. This is, all of this is confidence, because to speak up for yourself with integrity and everything, all of that is confidence, confident communication, the King of Swords. And then we got the Queen of Wands, confidence again. So this can also be, whether this is your beautiful, magnetic, luscious, every time you enter a room, the energy shifts. People are very curious, very drawn. And this is the Queen of Wands in the upright. So, yeah, you may be you're very gorgeous, you know. And people are really called into your energy, whether that's physically or energetically. It's also sharing that the King of Swords can also be beauty and brains. Like sometimes this is like you're being seen, beauty and brains. And maybe someone has been making a decision about this and sees that it can be so bright because the sun is here, like yachting the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Thanks for tuning in. You called in this channel. You called in this message. You found this video for a reason. All of the readings are divinely timed and also timeless, right? So it's like a flowing wave of energy, and this will hit home, and or as you come home to your highest good, and really knowing what's for your betterment, what's better and better and better and best for you. So you've been glowing up and speaking up, glowing up, growing up, speaking up, and here called to shine out. So you shine within. You got the Hanged Man, so this is like a new perspective. Someone may be, and someone's by default are having like this revelation that you are beauty, brains, and integrity. Someone's joyful about that, because now the puppy that was well, he's a dog in the form of a puppy, very strong-headed, very stubborn, who was recently like kept interrupting in one of the videos. Now he's playing, now he's listening. So this is like two different energies in one. Really excited, 1 second he's playing. So this is like the sun, like someone feels that they can come out and play with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in the upright, not a manipulator, happens to be beautiful, happens to be magnetic. So that's all of her energy. That's her energy, whatever it is about your vibe. And then the way you speak truth, and the person, the one, finds who's like of integrity, sees this bright decision, this bright choice with you. And you got the Ace of Wands and the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man here, symbolically speaking, because I don't even like the language of that and the history of that word. King of Swords. Next here is like having a revelation, a new view of this beauty and brains. That this is like a bright land and world of possibilities. Someone's from a bright land, like the sun shines a lot, most where you are, or where she be. Yeah, this is right here. There may be a degree of travel, but we can see the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands is here. So yeah, this is like passion, creative inspiration, like a burst of energy, like a waterfall of energy, of inspiration, of creativity, of vavavoom is coming out. So yeah, that's like really making a decision, and it's right here by the Ace of Wands, and the decision is to pour more energy, to let the energy be, you know, and let it be, and that's how it grows and flourishes. And this is like a very passionate connection because we have like the blue and purple, so it's royal, it's calm connection, it's bright, it's fun. This is like Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. So much integrity, so much passion. Don't faffle around me or you find out. And like this is not someone you can bully. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Swords doesn't come out, but maybe she will. Ace of Wands, and this is saying the Queen of Swords is also that highly intellectual, can read a room and shift a room. So you could read a room and tune the room, as in be the room, because wands are magnetically drawn. Okay, like someone is being used or perceived like a mat. Mat just came out. So this Queen of Wands, now she's in her Queen of Wands. She ain't letting go of that vibe. That's if you've been bullied, been gang-stalked and all of that. And you glow up energetically and then physically and are feeling this bright energy, and you have this integrity, you're not going back. So someone's making a decision about shaping your life to be the best for who you are, and you're being gifted by the Most High, because all of these energies are love. All of these energies and readings are love infused. They'll find and pair with who matches it in energy. They can't be taken from you. They can't be, no one can simulate you in this vibe. This is energetically encoded to home in and hone in on who matches it. And everything, regardless of the keys that come out, are for your highest good. Ashe. Yeah, thanks for being bold enough, being brave enough, being loving enough to share all the confirmations. Although at this point you don't need confirmations. These are for rare high vibe. This is not for everyone club. This is who knows, knows, who tunes, tunes, and who finds, finds. Temperance. This is the channel for the Earth Angels. Earth Angels have your highest vibration, and everything is for your highest good. You got yin yang sign symbol. So someone may see a sign with the yin yang symbol, maybe wants to do some yoga. Someone is balancing the coin, balancing the coins, balancing your money, your finances, your provisions of the physical, balancing your energy, yin and yang. These are also, although they're not looking like matches, energetically with the sun and temperance and ace of wands, and the hunged man, like he may be hung, like have big wands, even though he's a king of sword. A sword is also a wand, it's also a jed. All right. Nine of Wands, so there's been some sort of burden. Nine of Wands is peeking out, but it's in the past. It's all the way in the back. So you've got rid of any past burdens, while you're still growing and glowing just by being, because of your energy. So Temperance, Earth Angel, very loving. This integrity shines through into seeds and deeds that ones may not even know about. You find that you may like take up random things that don't need to be on the ground because they destroy earth. You find that, and no one's watching you, you may find that you gift cash or buy food for a lot of people and you thought this was normal at it, or you thought this was the way, because many people say that's what it's about. And you found in the quiet, because the leaves and the breeze just got so quiet. So tune in. Maybe you're now discovering, and maybe this is your clarity, that yes, you keep hearing about Earth Angel, Earth Angel, Earth Angel. And this is an Earth Angel connection because you are an Earth Angel. And having been through the Nine of Wands, still trying to peek out. So maybe there's a few things that you're growing and flowing through, growing beyond, alchemizing for your highest good. Yet the confirmation, the strongest message is you are an earth angel, temperance. So you may find that you get a lot of attacks. A lot of people just may come for your energy. So through the beauty, your beauty, the Queen of Wands, people seek you out, and then some people seek you out, love something in you, and try to destroy it. They sometimes many people may start off loving you and then hate you for what seems like no reason, and the reason is because of your divine design, how the Most High made you as this beautiful mystery who is and shows love despite all odds, despite all ops. You is that's the confirmation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stability. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Angelic protection. Also 8. Infinity. Infinite wisdom, infinite blessings. And blessings not like be lessons, how they try to warp the word. As in so much bounty of the highest vibration, spiritually, emotionally, energetically. Yeah, this is who you are. Once you match this reading, and you will find it, and it will find you in perfect timing. Someone is called to share more time in a garden, share more moments, better said, in a garden. Someone may be a little stuffy because all of a sudden, I also have incense in my face, blowing in my face. So someone may have a habit of putting incense like a little too close to you, and just being a gentle reminder here to like not take it in, especially if it's not organic, and even if it is, to not let incense blow in your face. Also, if you do have incense blow in your face, maybe someone is also called to smudge yourself. Smudge yourself as in safely put instance. Okay, you had an instance where incense blew in your face. That's how you'll also get confirmation that this is for one particular earth angel. Confirmation. Okay, this is the Shadowscapes Tarot. So you are someone who balance your energy, balancing your priorities, your pentacles, your provisions, your wealth, your creative avenues and streams, and also integrated like fuse your shadow self. So cool thing about this deck is that it comes in a box with a mini booklet. So since we begin up the tarot and oracle deck artists and creators, Stephanie Pumula. This is hers, and the book is cute, tiny, and even though it's tiny, let's see who comes out here. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands already came out. You've had and held extreme burdens, and also vigilance. Keep strength in reserve and always be prepared for any eventuality. Retain a core of power. Even more importantly, know what the inner strength is. Also, Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is the beginning of a long journey toward a goal. A great undertaking is at hand, and it speeds toward reward with hope and momentum. Ten of Wands. Oh wow. Also, this is all the like long suffering. You went through long suffering. Sharing compassion as we deep breathe, we know that this is the past, so the sun is here for you. And you've grown and glowing past that, beyond that, despite that, overcoming that, overextending. So you were overextending, taking on far too much, being burdened with overwhelming responsibility, being held accountable, doing things the hard way. Okay, so a degree of strong like stubbornness, and that could have been not of the highest vibration, and also it would have magnetized, like with this beauty would have magnetized people who respond to that overextending. So maybe you came from uh, a background, a so-called family that had a very rough start, could have had some violence in it, and that reminds us, like the same way the incense is tuning me, it's like it's also like stifling me. So you may have felt stifled and then still be carrying a lot of burdens, and now that's why you're weighing weighing if this is something new and bright or new and burdensome. And here you see burdensome, birds are key. I'm also seeing an ash on the table. So it's like the phoenix risen from the ashes, and also beauty from the ashes. Someone that's very key to someone. That verse, that truth, beauty from the ashes. Got foxes, an ace of wands. So you may have this fairy kind of essence, like now the stubbornness has like transmuted, has changed for good. So people may try to disappoint you, derail you, deflate you, and debilitate is coming to mind. And it may feel sneaky, yet you have this resilience to you. And so this creativity is something that you're going to feel joyful and like maybe you are an adventurous child, so you're going to feel refreshed and like, wow, this is my relationship with the Most High. This is how I get to thrive. So this is like something really exciting. Exciting. And also like a creative burst of inspiration. So whatever you are creating right now, called to create, whether you're planning or part of something, this is something that's going to be successful. 6 of Wands. Right here, because you balance your energy, balance your priorities, so you're not dishing out your energy here, there, and everywhere. You're honing in your energy, tuning your energy, enjoying your energy and your essence, your journey right now. You've shed all the burdens, not taking on nothing that's not yours. Someone may definitely be stuffy right now. This is like all of a sudden, my nose is stuffy. 3 of Wands is right there. So planning, preparing, and preparing to follow through on your decisions, to balance your energy, balance your money. Someone may also have seen someone who betrayed you in the worst way juggle, or you may see an empress here, the empress, if you please. Look, the empress here in all her beautiful glory, and she's gorgeous. By default, the empress is the sum of all the queens, and this is sitting upright. So past Queen of Wands, so past beauty on a surface level, to being so magnetic, so bright, so sunny side up, and so deep and also mysterious with the Queen of Wands. So full of integrity, Queen of Swords, great communication, great emotional intelligence, Queen of Cups, so loving, soft beauty, very intuitive, very, very intuitive, psychic, and the Queen of Pentacles. So on here, balancing. So very familiar, thriving through your energy, very fruitful, and then through this magnetic energy, opportunities come to you, flow to you, regardless of what burdens you would have been through, regardless of how much you were taking on, were accepting, were being dumped on with. Know how to manage your energy, to navigate your energy, to make better decisions. Now you're not taking on nothing that's yours, nothing that's not yours. Here, okay, that's a little slip that someone may be wishing that you are not studying what's yours. That no, 2 of Pentacles, you're here focused, making better decisions, and with the 3 of Wands, making the best decisions. And you'll know it in your energy, because you're an earth angel. You know your shadow and your light, however those are called, because these black and white colors, based on what I've experienced with light ones aesthetically, like in skin, doing what's called dark magic. What is that? Gray. So this light and dark is more an energy, light and shadow. But you know it in your energy. 6 of Wands, and this is why you will be successful. You are successful. Success is yours. It's promised to you. This is victory. This is also victory, and can be also victory for a King of Swords who's come home to his truth, speaks for himself. His energy speaks for himself. He's a great communicator, so he understands, overstands, and understands energy and energies. knows how to navigate his way around it, sees through people. This King of Swords has great peripheral vision. He can like omnidirectional. Someone is a musician who the ancestors are here. The ancestors are here singing through the wind. Mango is key and mugwort. Ponche de frutas también. Someone recently had a fruit punch, some kind of pum, some kind of pum. That's how you'll know this King of Swords. He sees his success. Okay, he sees this pum as a royal success because she's an empress. And we do have the passion. So someone who is an earth angel, and you will know this empress in your energy. And this is a reminder that you will know this in how you're treated. And your treatment is going to be key. Okay, we now have like the notification that came up on my phone about the call. Someone may have just gotten a notification, and you may get a notification by someone who has the name King. So this is proof. This person is also delgado. Él está delgado, no está gordo. Hay una razón, aunque no está llamando el nombre. Pero el rey, él es un rey. Y ella, this is the empress here. So for sure, King will call. You may have missed his call. You may miss a call, if you may have missed his call. And then get a notification just now saying with a voice message. So someone may miss a call and get a voice message, Empress. So listen out, tune in, and you will know it by the treatment that you receive, because you know who you are. You happen to be beautiful, aesthetically like gorgeous, very a mysterious kind of like dark feminine beauty, magnetic vibe. So you may get compliments and harassment same way. So when people approach you, any number could play. So because you're an empress, the distancia, the difference, the distinction is going to be how you're treated, how they talk to you, how you feel at the sound of their voice, the vibe of their energy, the intensity. And you may also have like serious passion for them. It's got Ace of Wands. And the passion is in line with the Empress. So the Empress feels a lot of passion. And the Empress is an Earth Angel. This is also an Earth Angel connection that's very successful. So because of your like physical beauty, you're going to want to be sure. And you will be sure because she's an Empress. This is stability. This is something that brings in stability. Look at the gold. This is like a golden flower that's holding all of these tesoros, all of these treasures of the earth. Tres tesoros, tres, something in tres. Tray may be key, either a table tray or someone named Trey, or you may hear a song by Trey songs. 4 Pentacles. So this is something that's bringing stability. And this may be you both thrive in your energy, read energy. And Temperance says you have such a beautiful balanced energy. Okay, 4 Pentacles, 3 or 4 nights, 3 or 4 days. Yeah, this is like it's also like cradled. See it like secure. This is also a bag, green bag, abundance. Seeing bananas, wheat, something like someone maybe called firestone. Je ne sais pas, I'm not sure what a firestone is. Sunstone. Someone may get or have or be given something with a sunstone, a piece of jewelry, something with a diamante. Also seeing a duck. So like this duck, this is someone may have felt themselves like an ugly duckling. And here this duckling is sparkling. So no more perceiving yourself or being perceived as an ugly duckling. Hear that beep? Someone may be coming to you. 8 of Pentacles. Look at that emerald. Someone is researching or called to Remember the emerald tablets, the emerald frequency. Look at the color again. Yeah, emeralds, green and emerald. Aquamarine stone, crystal. Yeah, so you thrive in your own energy. You also reap a lot. All of this creativity is going to bring in a lot. Wow. Yeah, the Empress. This is going to bring in a lot for this Empress. And this is by default, it's your energy, your creativity, your focus, you're pouring into self, you're receiving gifts as an Empress who's grown through all of the queens. So she's in a realm of her own. Look at this beautiful color and the Eight of Pentacles. So this also is a fruitful connection where you thrive in your energy, and this is thriving in the physical, having all your provisions, like fruitful, all your projects, all your creativity, all your creations, all your steps, all your building blocks, all your seeds thrive. Yeah, okay, all the things that you've been creating behind the scenes, behind the screen, this network, like this community, this network brings things unto you. It brings things unto you. And this is not in the reverse. So this is not like trap. This is through your weaving, your energy you're weaving, your lessons you learn, and the energetic force that you build around you through the vibe that you are. So yeah, this is also a home. Someone, yeah, this may be a home created, a thriving home, thriving businesses, careers, energy responding to you because you are so fruitful, and you're an earth angel who has carried a lot of burdens. Some you imposed and some you were gifted with, let's put it that way. Let's not put it that way. Some you were given. Okay. We got a King of Pentacles. You were given by someone who may have been attached to money. There's something to do with, okay, hear how that shadow, they were in their so-called shadow self. They try to box you in a gray box. So you went gray rock. You went gray rock. So someone had an encounter with a narc who had cash. Maybe you didn't know they had cash. And if they did, there may have been some sort of financial entrapment, financial abuse, if they're upside down, King of Pentacles. So maybe they were portraying themselves as a King of Pentacles to protect, to provide for Pentacle stability, and they were in the upside down. So that's why things are right side up, bright side up for you. Reggae is key again. Yeah, they got the sun. So bright, confidence, happy, inner child freedom. This is like a peacock. And also a hummingbird. This is like a peacock and a hummingbird. Una mezcla de un peacock and a hummingbird. And angelic protection, angelic presence, angelic coverage. Yeah, like the birds are celebrating. You may see, someone may have seen a murmur of birds. And also you may see like many different colors and so-called kinds of birds together in one space, and that will be a key for you. Yeah, things are coming out really, really bright for you. Really, really bright, really, really fluteful. Someone listens to flute music, is called to listen to flute music, shaman music, Native American flute music. Someone may pay a clarinet to play on a recording. That's very interesting that that came out. Yeah, this is also like the leaves, like this is a home, a garden. Look at the branch right here. We're under the branch right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 branches. Fruitful. 7 branches evolve into 8. So 8 streams of income is going to work for you. 8 streams of income. One creator. 8 streams of income. Okay, we're gonna rest this with clarity here. The Empress, Ace of Wands. So yeah, creative, wow. Okay, it's calling this Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. This is judgment. So judgment, you've already made a decision on judgment. So judgment's called on anyone also who may be trying to tie this up, who may have anything to do with a web of lies, because we have the King of Pentacles. It's coming forth as I'm channeling right now. This King of Pentacles in the reverse. Now this is what's coming through for you. Ace of Pentacles, a divine gift, divine seed, reparations energetically, coming in the physical. You hear that bird? The bird is like, the bird was caged, the bird was trapped. That bird is fluttering, trying to get itself through the leaves. So someone knows why the cage bird sings. And this is, you're about to be paid through all of the works of your hands, all of your creation, all of the burdens that you carry. Here is the compensation. Here is the reimbursement. Here is the reward. Here is the refund to the highest vibration. Here is the stability coming through for you. You knew what to walk away from. I glimpsed the Eight of Cups. So someone walked away with recalled your energy. Temperance. I was going to say 10 of Cups. You recall your energy. And it's showing in the physical. Here, look, your strength. So strong. Your strength. Completely, like literally grown beyond that. And you're getting paid. Who matches this? This is strictly and specifically for who matches this in energy. Here you go. Here you grow. Fruitful, flourishing through your creations, stability, making better decisions, pouring into yourself, allowing yourself to receive. The ancestors are singing for you here through the trees. Someone maybe had a hot drink, and as the ancestors sing, everything that was a false construct, their house of cards, it's judgment. Judgment. House of Cards is in a tower. So you're not even concentrating on that. You're doing nothing. You are shining. By you being and flourishing and thriving, this is victory. This is also public recognition. This is public recognition for what you have gone and grown through. Someone may hear a motorcycle. Someone, who says motorcycle? No, not me. So someone says motorcycle. And a motorcycle. Someone may be looking into an electric bike. Obviously, you may be making a decision about an electric bike as an empress. And yeah, you make your decisions, right? We ain't telling you do this or do that, especially when it comes to perceptions of safety. Because 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, tens of Wands. Someone held, carried, and grew beyond, cast out tens of Wands. Wow. Earth Angel, Queen of Swords. Here is confirmation. So we got a pair of pairs. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. And this King of Swords had a change of mind, a new perception. This can also be a King of Swords. Yeah, coming to speak, making clear communication. It's going to be so bright. This is something that's going to be seen. This is something that is going to be bright, going to be joyful. This is also something that is like coming out in the open. The King of Swords has a new perspective and is coming out to the open. He sees the fact that the Queen of Wands, he may have thought that you hear that beep, urgency. So this may come in really quick. Got a truck here. So it's a truckload of brightness. We're only calling in the highest vibration, right? That's like a delivery right there. Delivery to your door. Delivery to your door. Queen of Swords. Yeah, integrity and 2 pairs. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. And she's also passed the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands to become the Empress. So these are confirmation. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Here she is. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you are thriving. You are the queen of provision. So provisions, wealth knows you. It knows your energy. Comes in for you fluently, constantly, especially when those blockages were removed, those towers, that manipulative energy. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. I said Queen of Cups, but not yet. If she's coming. Okay. Deep breathing. Exhale. Deep breathing. Ace of Pentacles, divine gift. Come in again. Divine gift, Knight of Wands. So that's swift coming in, like really, really fast communication right here, riling up. Wow, this is